Hey YouTubers! So I have not spoken to you guys since basically when I left Florida back in December, and I am finally back with a video, and this is my first video of 2016. I finally gathered content to make a pros and cons videos of Parade Audience Control, which is also known as PAC. So for those of you that do know me, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been kind of going on. So I am back in school, and it's very surreal that I'm back in school because I haven't been in school for a year. And I purposely came back home to finish school, hopefully in 2.5 years, so then I can go back to Florida as soon as possible and just live my dream again, because living in Florida and working for Disney was all that I ever dreamed of, and I hope to continue to work for the company. But as of right now, I'm just keeping myself busy, going to school full-time and also working almost full-time. For those of you that don't know me, I'm officially a Disney College Program alumni. I completed my program February to December 2015, so I was accepted for Spring Advantage, and I extended my program into fall. And in my program, I was able to complete 2 roles. My first role, I was in quick service food and beverage at Stan's West in Magic Kingdom, and then in my extensions, I was originally under attractions as my role, but I received Main Street Operations, specifically Parade Audience Control, which is known as PAC, and this is what this video is going to be about. I'll be mentioning the pros and cons of this role because I don't think there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube talking about this role. So I just thought I'd make a video about it. But if you're interested in my experience of quick service, then leave a down a comment below letting me know that you really want to see that video or not. I just want to put a disclaimer out there that my opinion does not affiliate with the Disney company at all. I actually really enjoyed the role in PAC, but I just wanted to put that out there. The updates and the introduction is out of the way. Let's get started. My specific role was attractions, and then the location was Main Street. So if your role or location is Main Street Operations, there are a few things that are included in that. The main one is PAC, but you put in Sorcerers of the Kingdom, trains, Town Square Theater, and I believe those are the 3 that you can do. I'm sorry, and also PAC. So there's 4 total. And then if you're in Main Street Operations, you are able to cross-train if you want to. But I was only there for 4 months, so I only learned the role for PAC. So I'm going to start off with the cons of this role, but with each con, there is a pro to it. So this role isn't awful at all. Like, I absolutely love it. And just depending on what type of person you are, how you're going to deal with it. The first con, there is a lot of standing around in this role. We usually are out on stage setting up our areas an hour or 2 before the parade or the fireworks. So after your area is set up, you're basically just waiting for the parade to start, to be either watching the streets or to be keeping a walkway clear. To prevent just standing around and not doing anything, it is a perfect opportunity to do guest interactions, make magical moments, just talk to the guests. I mean, honestly, like, when I thought about working for Disney, the things that PAC does, like, that's what I imagine, like, what cast members do. PAC is a very, like, kind of like a free role. This is more like a pro. Like, you're kind of like on your own, doing your own thing, and like, you get to make the choices of all the magical moments you make and all the guests that you talk to. You meet so many people out there, listen to their experience, listen to their vacations, and I absolutely love it. And it kills a lot of time if you're having like a long day at work, but there's just so many opportunities to like meet people, and most times guests will ask you questions where things are, what you recommend, things like that. If you're that person that gets annoyed of being asked the same questions over and over again, it might not be the best job for you, but you just have to remind yourself that every day is a new day for each family. For me, I absolutely loved giving recommendations, answering questions like that for the guests. It's a little short story that I'll probably maybe talk more about in a different video, but one of the shifts that I had that was like an hour or two before the Main Street Electrical Parade, I had a guy and his friends come up to me, and basically this guy wanted to propose to his girlfriend that night but didn't know what to do. And I'm just like,
you want to propose to your girlfriend, but you don't know what to do. Like, really?
But I was gladly willing to help, and I helped him come up with this idea of how to propose to his girlfriend, and I was there to witness that, and it was a magical moment for me because I helped a proposal, and it turned out magical, and that's one of my favorite moments of that role. So I can go into more of that details later, but I just wanted to throw that in there. That was a pretty big magical moment in my program. Another con of this role is that guests are going to say mean things, and unnecessary comments, give you attitude, like no matter how nice you are going to approach them. They don't understand that you're just doing your job and it's basically for their safety, and you know, you have a job to keep a walkway clear for an emergency. They just think that people in the red vest don't want you to stand there because they just don't want you to stand there, and that's not the situation at all. But if you kindly offer them other options for viewing areas, they shouldn't have that much of a reason to go at you like that. I've seen how different cast members approach guests. Some guests just go, you can't stand here, you gotta leave, and that's it. Of course, the guests are gonna get mad and be like, why can I stand here and stuff, but so how I approach them is, hey folks, we do have to keep this a clear walkway. If you head down towards this direction, there'll be more viewing area this way. So you are telling them, sorry, you can't stand there, but you're offering options of, you can watch it here. On the pro side of this role, kind of helps you have tough skin, you come out of your comfort zone, and helps you approach people if you were never comfortable with that before. Learning that I was coming into PAC, all I said was, I don't think I can do it because I'm such a shy person and I can't approach people and tell them what to do, but I got comfortable with it, and I'm really glad that I got this learning experience to do that, and it helped me grow as a person. Third con to this role is there is a lot of standing around in the sun and just being outside in general. I came into PAC in August where the humidity was the highest of the season, and it was awful. Right when I step outside, you just want to take a shower. But you just have to remind yourself what other job requires you to, you know, see the fireworks and the parade every day. PAC is an awesome role because who can say you can watch the fireworks and the parade every day? Okay, don't literally like give your full attention to the parade and the fireworks, but being a PAC member, they do have a serious responsibility. The main focus of PAC is to watch out for guests' safety and, you know, be ushers for them for the parade and the fireworks, making sure that they have a good view, making sure that they're able to see the fireworks or the parade. So you're there for the guests. The reason why PAC cast members tell guests that they can't stand in a certain area, or to tell their child to come off out of the bushes, or making sure people are all the way inside those taped lines, is because it's for their safety. When you get trained in PAC, you'll learn the reasons why. And PAC members do deal with alpha units, lost child, lost parents, family conflicts, things like that. So not saying being a PAC member is a con. You just have to be aware of this responsibility of this role, and you have to keep calm when these, you know, things just happen. So those are all of the cons that I came up with, and now we have all of these pros. Main Street used to operate the west side where the parade route is, but they eventually changed that, so only PAC peoples are along Main Street. So it's normally people that you see every day versus EHH people, how it used to be. I didn't see a lot of EHH people when I worked, but there's lots and lots of cast members in Parade Audience Control, and you meet and make so many new friends. I just absolutely love all the people that I met in PAC. And another good thing is it's pretty easy to trade or give away shifts, just because everyone is trained the same things, and it's easy to just give it away because there's so many positions in PAC. So another pro is that you're going to be working Festival of Fantasy, Main Street Electrical Parade, Move It, Shake It, Dance Party, and wishes so much that you're going to memorize so many things about the show. Like the spiels, what time it exactly starts, what time it exactly ends. I personally love them. Like, I remind myself every day, like, you work at Magic Kingdom, you basically, like, your view at work is the castle and Main Street every day. And honestly, like, it doesn't bug me at all. I see it does bother some cast members sometimes of how much, like, they're sick and tired of hearing the shows, but me, like, I personally loved it so much. Pro is there's lots of freedom. You get assigned a position for fireworks or the parade, but other than that, there's a lot of freedom in this role. Just as long as you're in your assigned position at showtime, like, it's fine. You can walk up and down Main Street. You can escort guests to certain areas. Go to the bathroom whenever you want. Just don't sit in the bathroom, you know. I mean, there are coordinators and leaders are out and about there, but they're not, like, you know, literally watching your every move. Don't do anything bad, but I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of like a carefree role. You don't have to wait for someone to bump you out to go home or go to the bathroom. Like, it's pretty chill. Just let people know around your area where you're going, just so we have an idea where you are, so you're not, like, wandering around and not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Be careful about clumping. Clumping is a term PAC uses when there's 2 or 3 more cast members talking to one another, and leaders and coordinators don't want that because obviously they want us to talk to our guests, so just be careful about clumping. You can obviously, like, talk to your cast member if you have questions about the role, but nothing like, what are you doing? Are you going to Ale House? So none of that on stage. Another pro is you get the same breaks with everyone else. We all go break together instead of waiting for someone to, like, bump you out to go on break or to leave. There's a schedule every day that we follow with the entertainment. I never worked mornings besides my, like, training day because mornings are for full-timers. I guess that could be a con. Like, normally your shifts are like 2 p.m. and over. Like, most of the time, sometimes you might get mornings, but you won't get scheduled it as often unless you're a full-timer. I know I talked a lot in this video, so I'm gonna try to keep this short, but that's my opinion of Parade Audience Control. I absolutely loved it. It was an amazing experience, and I'm really glad I was given the opportunity to do Main Street operations, even when I was unsure and uncertain about how I was gonna do in this role. But this role challenged me to be better and to face my fears, and absolutely loved it. And I'm so grateful that I did Parade Audience Control, and if I were to go back to Disney, I wouldn't mind doing Parade Audience Control again. If you're a person that's open-minded to new things, this might be a good role for you. If you're a person that gets annoyed being asked the same questions over and over again, it might not be the best role for you, but it doesn't hurt to give it a try and experience new things because it's always good to. So if you have any other questions or any video ideas, please comment down below. And don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!